Good morning, welcome to SlimChat. It's Tracy. Whew. Bright and early. Well, not so bright actually. Quite dingy, dark and early, to be honest with you. But I had to get up early today because I'm going out a bit later on. And although I said to Mike and Gemma yesterday, I said to Gemma, what time? And she said between 10 and 12. So although I normally get my videos done before 10, it's the uploading that sometimes can take the time. So I figured, okay, I'd do them early, but I've noticed that whenever they give you a time, it's always so much later. But I think we've got a time slot to get in, so it won't be later than, say, 12. But I don't know. Maybe it's because they've got so much to get ready. You know, like when you've got a little child, it takes ages to get out the door sometimes. So maybe that's why. But they're always on the later end of the time they give you. So we'll see. We'll see about that one. Not sure if they're the only ones coming, or if Paul and Victoria will get there, but I'm not sure. I don't really know. But it'd be nice anyway, just to go out and do something fun. So let's see. No, I ticked that one. Did I not tick that one? Yeah, I didn't tick it, but I did they can't even puff out their fur. So what does Pussycat think today? Do that one. They cannot. What's that say? Oh, they cannot purr. Cat psychologists say that this gap in the human vocal repertoire is due to their lack of inner confidence and serenity. This could be very true. There is the illustration of a cat full of inner confidence and serenity. I ticked the wrong one. I thought I didn't do both of them on that page. So that's the Pussycat quote of the day. That we cannot purr. Some of us can. No. I used to be able to purr, but not so much these days. Right, let's have a look. Movie quote of the day. I've lost my place. Here we are. Who did Mummy's very angry? This one is, we're just too small. He can't hear us. And Dad, don't eat me. Was Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. You're right, guys. It was Julie that got it. Teresa, Jane, Brenda, Iman, Karen, Darla, Trina, Linda Fairbrother and Carol. So this one is, come quietly or there will be trouble. Come quietly or there will be trouble. That's me trying to be all butch. Look at that. Come quietly or there will be trouble. It's that gap. You've got to have the gap. Okay, so what's that movie quote? I've quoted the movie before, but not that one. And it was a very, 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 very violent film. I mean, some of the scenes awful. And I was me and my ex were very, very shocked to find that when they babysat, they allowed my kids to watch that film. And when they said, I was like, what? So they couldn't believe it. That's the danger of babysitting grandparents. You know, they don't have the same filter, do they? They don't have the same judgment, and what they think's fine, you might not think is fine, but you know, there's certain things that they know. As a grandparent, you know, you don't overstep, but I can't believe it, really. I'll never forget how upset Gemma was once because my ex gave Tyler his first taste of chocolate, and she wanted it to be like, she introduced foods to him, and especially things like that. So I can remember, and it wasn't just that, I think he did it with food as well, and it didn't go down very well at all, as you can understand, I suppose. But yeah, I never did anything naughty like that. I was quite a good nanny. And plus I wouldn't have dreamt of it because he was too little at the time. So today, I think we got noodles today because I was going to have that yesterday. But Gary came home from work as I was on my Zoom meeting. And so I didn't realise what he was doing. But when I went out afterwards, he was making a nice Slimming World roast. And it was absolutely amazing. Really, really good. So I pigged out big time on that. Not that any of it that I had was any high in sins at all. I virtually had very, very low sins yesterday. Everything I had was free foods. So that was pretty cool, apart from gravy, which obviously you have to sin, and the yoghurt that was in my overnight oats. So very low when all said and done, because I'm going to have a fromage frais later on, which is 1 sin. So all was low, and I had grapes, which are nothing. So that was good. I had a pretty decent day's food, but I did stuff myself. So whether that's going to impact or not. But I stuffed myself on veggies, so it shouldn't do. But potato was part of it. But it wasn't really roasted as such. It was Slimming World roast, which, you know, are free. So yeah, noodles today. But I don't really know what time I'll be back, or if I'll be alone and all that sort of stuff, and you know. Anyway, part of the fun, I guess, of having a day where, because as I've told you before, I'm not the sort of person that everything's mapped out. I can't do that. I like spontaneity. And that's part of the fun. Gary says, who's coming back? What are we doing? I remember what I was having dinner. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know, do I? Never mind. Poor old Gary the planner. Never mind. He'll get over it. So there now, quite a lot. All I hear about on the news is whether we should be having more measures put in because of the spikes in the cases of the dreaded virus. It's all kind of coming back. But as yet, there's not been any mention of, you know, official kind of things being put in place. I mean, I continue to take my mask with me and all that, and sanitize after I get in the car or when I come out of a shop or something. I've had a bit of a sniffle this last few days. I'm sure it's all allergy related, and in fact the blanket I'm working on last night, I was sitting there sneezing away, and I had to use my allergy spray and antihistamines, and I was having trouble with my nose, my ears, and so yeah, I felt like I'd got something, I was coming down with something, but it wasn't. It was all like allergies. Annoying, but I've got loads to do on that blanket. And I thought, shall I wear a mask when I make this blanket in future? I don't think the blanket, when it's made, will affect me, but you were crocheting and moving your hands and it's wafting. I think that's what does it. I only assume it's that yarn, but I think it is, you know. It's getting where every time I use it, it's probably it. Anyway, good luck with the movie quote, and well done to all those who got the last one. It was quite a good amount of people, and it was an old film, so I wasn't sure if anyone would even remember it. That's why I did 2, really. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I'm going to go and have my overnight oats, which I made with strawberry this time. Used to be my go-to flavour, strawberry, but I got really into the peach one. So I'm going to, hopefully, fingers crossed, it doesn't taste weird, because some strawberry things still do for me. But you know, it's weird. I feel like if I saturate myself by keep eating it and eating it and eating it, or drinking it and drinking it and drinking whatever the flavour is, I re-educate my palate. Well, somewhat. Not like perfectly. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. Don't forget, there's an open with me on this channel today. So watch out for that. Thank you very much. Bye for now.